Garner lays it off. Arnold. Back to the far point. Bates, look at the edge work. Tyler Bates with a pass, and they can't pull the trigger. Silky movement from the defenseman in the O-zone.
And that right there is why Adam Anna brought him in from Brooks in the trade for Liam Hughes and Nolan Wutzke. Great skating and a hell of a pass.
And he kept the puck alive in the zone too. Arnold kept to the perimeter. Now it's taken over by Buckberger again. No relation there to Kelly Buckberger, by the way. Different spelling. Gets knocked right to the seat of his pants.
That had some Mighty Ducks vibes to it. An old slip and fall there.
Clipsing the halfway point of this opening period. There's a high pass for the trailer. They score! Blakeson, defenseman, and then rides him into the wall, but it comes out to the near side. Partial change for Sherwood Park. And the puck's brought out across the red. Knocked down by Tyler Bates. They've got a man at the other end, but can't find him. So Bates, he calls his own number out from in behind his goal. Nice pass ahead. Into the zone they go. And that one hits a stick. All right, so Tyler, you just come off of that big comeback win in this exhibition game against Blackfalds, and maybe let's just start with where you saw that game tonight, sort of. Like, it was a different game from period 1 to period 2, and then in obviously the dying minutes of period 3, you guys pull out the victory.
Yeah, I know it was definitely a different game. Blackfalds is a good team. They have a good roster. They're young, but they're a good team. They really took it to us, but I think we played a full 60 and it ended up in our favor, which was good.
And talk about preparing for a team that there isn't necessarily a lot of history to rely on. You don't necessarily know. A lot of the guys were recruited even from California and that kind of thing. So is it different this time around for you guys trying to get ready?
It's definitely different, but we're all hockey players. We all get along right away, and it's great. I love the team so far, and we're starting to click. So I'm excited for what's to come.
You're no stranger to the league, obviously, but maybe newer to the North Division, just in the sense coming up from Brooks, and maybe a thought on just some of the style that you learned in that South Division atmosphere, playing for a run and gun team, and really the class of the CJHL, as we know Brooks is. How many of those skills have you been able to translate here to this new environment?
Brooks was a great organization. I loved my years there and everything, but they really taught me the professionalism of the game and being a junior hockey player in the CJHL. But it's great coming here, and they have the same kind of professional atmosphere, which is great. So no, not hard getting used to.
I imagine you're a bit more of a leader on this young defense core, and how has that gone for you as you become maybe more of a voice in there? I don't even know if that's your style necessarily of leadership or what have you, but being a veteran guy in the junior hockey cycle, you know what I mean? Some of these younger players coming through here, have you been able to mentor some of the younger guys?
Oh, I think so. It's still kind of early, so still trying to get to know those guys a little bit. But I can definitely bring my veteran kind of presence to the back end, and I think we have a really good D-core, and hopefully can help those guys throughout the years.
Yeah, and let's talk about what that looks like on the ice for you. I see a really composed game, somebody comfortable with the puck on their stick, and I get the sense that that's really what Jeff is looking for out of this entire D-core. Is that a fair assessment?
I think so. I think we're all kind of smaller, skilled defensemen, and I think all 8 or 9 of us can all do that. So I think we're going to be really good and really deep this year.
Couple games left in the exhibition campaign to sort of get your footing underneath yourself. I know you've been a lock for the roster for a while here, so not too much action for you game-wise. But, if you do draw into these next couple, what are you trying to see from yourself? Or if you don't, what do you want to see out of this Crusaders team so that you know that you're ready when things roll for real on the 17th?
Yeah, I think for the team it'll be good to have these last couple games just to get used to playing with each other. And we got a few more days for practices, which is good, so we can get our systems intact and everything. And I think by the end of this, we'll be really good and rolling right into preseason.